Alrighty, hi YouTube. We got this thumping Byzantine music for we have just entered the medieval era. And I broke symmetry. I meant to convert right at the start of the video like I did for ancient. But what are you going to do? I also just got 1,000,000 grievances suddenly. What's that about?
How do you do? In every sense of the question.
Oh, I lost a trade agreement. And they claimed a territory on my border. This is just stuck at saying 10 of 10. Can I open it up again? So oh, so they're the Liege of the Celts. So now Teutons are probably the biggest enemy left. Orange is the most, but, you know, they're the other ones who have a vassal. So I should get ready to go to war with the Teutons. Now, unfortunately, having a vassal, there's no way I can, like, set up a spawn point in Ghanaian space or anything, right? So it's... I might have to try to, like, sail a ship over and take a cod and use that as, like, a stronghold. I have a city limit to do it. But in the meantime, let me demand the territory they claimed up my border, which is actually on the border with Ghana, but it counts now. Except I can't... Something about the vassalization is making this menu really awful. Maybe next turn I can make one of these. Or maybe I can make it a demand from here. There we go.
That land belongs to my people! Yield!
And you idiocy, even worse.
I just got instant full war demand from all this trade agreements being stopped. Fuck it, let's demand everything. If I can figure out how to do it in this broken ass menu. Here we go. Demand.
You have but one chance to save your stinking skin!
I thought I only hated you. I need a stronger word.
So I have to, like... I have to really fight these menus here, huh? Gimme.
No one abuses my people without
I guess the game didn't expect me to have all these demands at once. Well, this is basically war in a can.
You've gone too far this time.
I'm gonna have infinity war desire forever. Because they screwed up my beautiful trading. Okay, now that I know the rhythm to it, it's gotten really easier.
You've gone too far this time.
And then I'll look at the screen when it's all done. But once you're willing to put enough demands for a war, there's kind of no reason to not push the rest of them. Most of the time you wouldn't push a demand, as far as I understand at least, it's just because you're, like, scared, like when I was kind of playing it a little coy at first. Now I want Noxica and $1 billion, please. So I'm going to have... I guess it's only plus 3 no matter how many more, but it means no matter how many demands she gets, she'll never outnumber me. So it means I'm going to get to plus 100 for all these grievances triggered, and then I'm going to stay there for having more ongoing demands. I won't decay down. So now my goal is to take something. I could go for this, but I might just try to fight off the Akkadians and take a cod, and just have a stronghold onto the Teutonic space here. Save up a bunch of money, build a city out of scratch, city in a can. I could also attach it to Babylon as an outpost, but I think since it's going to be claiming all the stuff I get here, I think I'll take the time to make it a proper city. But I do want to embark. So now let's take these guys. So let's have one horse embark here. So that's, remember I got that tech, the trading vessel, so that's my land units. It takes a full turn, but they can walk into the water. He'll go here and just start claiming this stuff up here. And then let's get another group. Actually, let's have this group walk through my vassal space just normally. In fact, let's bring both these armies. I was walking back, kind of instinct. Oh, wait. These guys will take to the water. I think it'll be faster, since he's all the way back here to cut across the water. This is the song that Rasputin apes off, isn't it? I'm kind of getting those. He was a lovely preacher. I don't know the cultural connection between the Phoenicians, though, and the Russians. You know, let's just take a moment to appreciate. I love the mixing. There's that Temple of Zeus. How much is our alliance? We're making 30 money from alliance. Which we're making it twice. We're making 30 from alliance from Zeus and 30 from Phoenicia. There's the Babylon City Center. There's the Kuna. The astronomy house is nice and up there. Do we have a Phoenician city center to look at? I guess not, because we made all of these back as the Maya or the. Or no, here we go. Or no, that's not. That's a garrison. Yeah, I'm dumb. It's a Babylonian city center. So we need to go make a new outpost to see Phoenicia city center. Anyway.
So, what do you
This is over soon. Like I said, in the last video, I think I'm going to actually just take stuff from him and not vassalize him. Because if I vassalize him, I'm not allowed to take his stuff further. And I would like to just keep munching his territory here. I've got the influence now. I also want... Every alliance we've seen now is going to give me already 60 gold, and it's more as I make more. So do we have any good candidates? I could just... The Mycenaeans. I can't really interact with them in any way, though. I could ally with the Phoenicians against the Teutons, but like the Phoenicians technically have more fame right now. I think the fact that the Teutons have vassalized will make them catch up. But they're both kind of bad. I might just vassalize the Huns, or ally the Huns. They're a million years away. I probably can't even get involved with their affairs. But it's 60 gold. And I could do the Friend of Rome thing. So that's what Rome did, because they wanted to think of themselves historically as peacekeepers. So they would just make a bunch of tiny allies with piddly tribes. One guy hits each other with a brack. It's like, oh, Rome better come fix this, and we're not going to leave. So let's see if he'll give me $60.
The world is full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
Neither interesting nor desirable.
Okay. You should probably want to be my ally, because I'm the greatest, but... I guess the idea is if you're trying to win the game, you don't want to give me any more gas in the tank. I've already slow-rolled so much as the Babylonians that I got a huge lead. Oh, yeah. Quick look at this. So the Ag Star, we're quite behind on because we sacked that 4 population to get those Kuna, but we can use that population to build farmers markets, get it back up. Expansion Star, 5 more for even gold. But you can see now money is our thing that gives us the most. So we need 12,000 more for the first star, but we're making 777 a turn, and it's going to go up. Units, 13 more for bronze. So the techs will go pretty well. Building should go pretty well. We have an insane amount of production. It's just about keeping our stability up. Okay. Babylon. So the Hippodrome is our new thing. We can make money per horses, but also money for adjacent horse deposit. So let's just get this Hippodrome done right now, because it's going to be worth 43 gold. And I want to see what it looks like. Then to call. Finish your library first to call. So who's idle? You are. I'm going to start getting ready to move these guys down here. Depending... I guess I don't know what I'm going to get to take yet. I'm going to take the mobile horses and get them like into this garrison and then more into central. And then these guys will just stay here for a couple turns until the war is formally over and I know, you know, what's what. These guys will just kind of march and be ready to go down. So, Carthaginians. That's interesting. So the Carthaginians aren't the ones who like stubbornly keep their culture the whole game. They just happened to make that choice. Maybe they really wanted the Byzantines and I took it from them. What's this? Trade everything. This is a huge benefit to him over me, but he's the worst player and I want him to be my ally. So I'm going to accept trade everything and then try to send him that alliance later. Because it'll be a pointless alliance, but as a Master Whisper and with the Zeus statue, I'll get a lot of money for being the one who is so prestigious and allied. Land rights. Create outpost is cheaper, or I can claim, attach, and merge with money. I've almost never done inherited land, but this might be the playthrough for it. I can spend that influence to get wonders, and then I can get all that stuff done with my vast stacks of cash. Keep it in mind the next time we attach. So if I want to go down to, like, let's say here. Yeah, this is the cheapest way. And then these guys, let's just get them into the water. These guys now. I have to be a little careful. I don't want to give him a good fight for no reason. Oh, he's surrendering. No. Okay, so I might actually need to go for a big hit on San Lorenzo is actually all I need to do instead of moving away like I was planning. Another ballista building. Just like last time, I think I need to actually finish it formally because I want... In this case, I think I want a city claim and not that, but it's still... I don't want this to be about what the original grievances were about anymore. Oh! Damn it, I hit assault. I misclicked it. I got these reinforcements here. Am I going to play this even though I misclicked? I'm sorry. I know this is boring to watch, but that was literally a hard... I was trying to click a different part of the UI. I do wish the assault was one that maybe you had to hold down the click for a couple seconds, right? Because I was just trying to hit the X to move my other guy in position. I just hit assault. I'm trying, you see, I'm not doing any like the reloady stuff for anything other than bugs or hard misclicks. I'm not messing up strategy. I made a couple mistakes. Staying canon, keeping this watchable, but nope, I'm not going to start a siege and start smacking stone walls because I clicked the wrong button. That's incredibly not worth anybody's time. And that's one reason among many why I feel like a competitive multiplayer of these Civ games is not fun. I am not for it. So, see, he's offering a surrender. We're going to refuse his surrender.
No, I cannot agree to...
And instead we're going to move this. Because this is a unit that doesn't have any horses in it, so they can actually even attack the walls. So as these guys can barely even help for a siege, they're probably just going to... I mean, I guess I may as well get them involved. But I'm gonna have them come in from below here. And just be there. Oh, he's got elephants. Okay, maybe I'll just have them try to cut off his war elephants here. War elephant swords. This is kind of a close 3v4 fight. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna go. What I'm gonna do is just stand here so that if he wants to walk up here, he's got to engage my guys. Make him go all the way around. Keep him out of the siege. This is way the best thing to do with them. And now I'll open the siege and not do the assault. Let's get a couple ballista to break these 60 fucking health stone walls. That's a lot of health. So now we can see the hippodrome. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Buy a horse deposit. Now, here in Fair Babylon, we will want to get some more assistance for the siege. I can't go to this one now because it's part of the war area, but I can go here. And we're going to just get... Now, we know from how the sieges went last time, the Javelineers were really something. So we're going to just get a whole stack of Javelineers to help out. It's going to put us down to 15 pop. But at least unlike the Force build, we don't lose progress to the Agrarian Stars from those guys we build. But it does just take a lot out of Babylon. That's right, we're doing this one. It's not because it's appealing, but because he might be more willing to become an ally. You get in the water. You get ready to get in the water. You... We're just going to start by walking you here, because we can maybe just even take this... So this Chesson means that a trade route is using this, but an administrative center doesn't actually exist. A pseudo one was created so that there's something to ransack to stop trade over empty space. But I might just try to like claim this territory really fast, or just get a COD maybe, and then just hold it, and then use that as a staging base on the Teutons. Now to call, that's where we got the land rights, that's right. So if I want a hippodrome here, I have to get buildings able to go. So I need to start walking over to here. So what's the district that I want to get these parts? If I do industry here, oh, it has to go 2 more. So if I want here, that's 21 industry. It's by the Kuna. If it's food here, it's 2 food. Okay. If it's money, it's 3 money. If it's research, it's 7 research. Yep. We're just gonna... get to make a quarter. Okay, so now let's look for the new stuff. So war summons lets me make a crossbowman and pikeman. And that's where I can get to my special guys, the Van Green Guard. Military architecture, though. We see here 8 turns. I can get the trebuchets. And I can merge cities, but that's not as important. And I can get forts, which makes the garrisons better. So I think I'm going to rush the architecture because I can probably do some respecking on the cities here. I guess Babylon's already 12-12 to call. To call, I can do some respecking. And I can try to make this when I go on San Lorenzo. Go on the upgrades to the trebuchets. Now, let's see if I can get there any faster. Now that I've got all this money, I can go back. I think I have that Mercury still left to trade. Let's offer free trade.
Things
No?
change,
Okay.
even leaders and empires. I
Now
have a
we'll-
proposal for
I will
you.
do this legitimately. It's still much cheaper
Not acceptable.
because we're allies.
I really couldn't care less.
Tea. Pearls is money per traders. There's no path for that yet. Saffron. Food on farmer's quarter, sure. She's just kind of going off in her own world. She's having a good time. And then the Huns. Is there anything I even know how to get from you? No, there's no known path for the die. Okay. So I might need to build some research quarters next turn to try to speed this up a little bit to be like 6 turns as ideal. But then I'll go in when I've got those better trebuchets. I also need to try to keep this elephant out of the fight. I have to make him go the long way around. New grievance available.
It was not love or hate at first sight. Let's see how second sight.
You must pay for your treachery in soil.
Oh, the Babylonians want to go to war right now. Okay.
If we cannot see eye to eye, then only conflict remains.
He took that little sea province. I do have to get my sea power kind of going in a hurry. But the fact that he's right next to my ally here, if he wants to force it... It's kind of funny that I didn't think about it, I just autopiloted it. It's probably better for the game if I had to think about it, but... I'm just in a spot, I just want it. I've even got, if he lands around here, I've got this garrison to spawn. Right? Okay. Well, first question, where's the best science quarter you can build? A 17er. Let's do it, please. Because again, I'm trying to just make sure that... I mean, I need time to build these, but I still want to have the timing attack be good. Now here, I happen to see that horse pop, or the elephant pop into this little darkness. So I'm just going to stand here, not even to fight it per se, just to kind of get him in my influence zone. Well, actually, this is going to be... There's no range units in this... Oh wait, are the elephants... Yeah, these are cavalry elephants. But they have trample, they're stronger when attacking weaker units. So even though I've got the high ground, he's got trample. So I don't really want to fight him yet. I want to just make it slower for him to walk away. I want to kind of chase him. Yeah. This is one high ground, but then it's... Well... He won't have his charging ability. So he's 33 with trample. I'm 28. Yeah, the high ground only takes me to fucking 34 or 32. So he's better even without the trample. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so this guy, he's the one who's just going to... Now, important thing about seafaring is if you're in the deep water for 2 consecutive turns, you die because you get lost in the coast. So I'm allowed to go here because I'm going to end here next turn. Right. These guys are going to get up, go around the coast. These guys I thought were going to go... I mean, they're still going to try to claim an outpost right here, actually. It would still be pretty good if I can get that outpost in terms of, you know, doing city in a can and then fighting Babylon from there. But, yeah. Okay. Now these guys, in case he starts the fight earlier, we're gonna get the Javelineers included right now. So now we're already stronger, but there's no reason to not wait for the trebuchets when we're so close. Babylon, what's the best science district you can make? You got a 14er. You got some 8s. Let's build your 14er, please. So this guy we're going to skip 1 turn. Okay, the elephants did want to start it. Alright. Well, since like I said, the trample might make this kind of rough. But I have the high ground, and you can't take that from me, so. But yeah, that trample is a problem, and I can't get a flank or anything cool. Because if I'm embarked, I'm like super weak. It's like the whole thing. How does he count as defending? He just attacked? What the fuck? I might need to try to get clever here. Go for a C flank here. I don't actually know if you count as flanking from the sea, though. Otherwise, I can at least get on the shore and fuck with him in the back here. This might actually go bad for me. I kind of assumed he would keep running, but when he stopped, it actually got way worse for me. I want to keep him pinned in, I think. Actually, no. If we can let him... He can't get a flank on us, and then it's still high ground attacks we get. So this is actually what we want to do. And then we all defend. But if he wants to go around, he has to give me a flank to do it, basically. If you had one more guy to take the high ground, it'd be really bad. But since I can still hold it, that kind of helps. Because now I can get back on land, put him here, put him here. Now I have finally a good attack. I mean, it's still +1 for him, but at least it's like relatively close. Now I always have the health advantage. And then I'm going to take this while I have a flank, even though it's still a bad attack. Because it's not going to get any better than this attack. Remember, you want to spend your health advantage trading up. Oh, that's right, he just embarked, so we can't this turn. Now, do you attack or do you I think you defend at that level. Okay, I think it's going to get me, but he can't finish me. And then maybe I'll just get some more units to... I mean, he'll get some war desire for winning this one, but it's not going to fuck my war or anything. I'm going to get his capital. Let's take out an elephant at least. Fuck these elephants, man. Aha. Oh wait, damn it, he's gonna just walk on my flag. So it'll end the fight, count as a defeat. I just wanted the chance to kill the sword. I mean, maybe the sword will attack me and then still die, and then it'll be... Or no, sorry, he attacked, so the flag, he can't walk on it. So I already walked those guys into the siege of San Lorenzo. Now it's too late to get them back out. Oh, man. Babylon's population is really taking a hit here, though. So this guy is anti-cavalry, which helps against them, but he's so weak it doesn't matter. I'm actually not even going to build a full army. I'm going to just build one javeliner there to stop him from walking around the garrison. You get to safety. Now we'll finally get to slowly move around the coast. I'm probably going to do land rights actually here. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, I haven't. It's 10:50. I keep forgetting. Okay. Call. Put a guy here. There we go. 5-turn timing attack. Scammed a whole free turn. And now let's actually make House of Scribes now. So you can see now the pop is starting to be more of a factor. I could buy a bunch of armies in Babylon if I needed to. It's the fact that I'm depopulating it to do so that is my big concern. Oh shit, they're allies. I don't like that. I can go here and watch this fight. You got to take the high ground. Yep. Oh, we killed each other though. So we still lost 2 guys. I mean, that gives him a war, a win. I'll go down a little, but the siege of San Lorenzo will change things forever. I'm really not happy about pink and fucking orange allying, though. So let's get these guys in here. So this is an outpost that's first and foremost military. Okay, that's the first thing to think about. So we want the city to be somewhere where it's going to be a huge pain in the ass to attack. So probably on the highest ground possible. I swear to God, if my vassal takes over this place from me, there's no way I can tell him, like, absolutely not, you maniac. But yeah, we want the city to be, like, here, so attacking it will just be hell on earth.
How do you do, whoever you are?
Okay, so they're going to do a dual war.
I have been fair, but my patience is at an end. War, it must...
It does mean that if Yellow comes to me with another surrender proposal, I will probably actually take it. I'm not going to offer it. God, no. But, well, no. The San Lorenzo siege is, like, already the sunk cost is done. So I will not offer. Take peace from Yellow. I already put it in. Does mean I'm going kind of right from one thing to the next, but this time I'm making 800 gold, right? So that forgives a lot of problems. And he has the same problem where if they actually want to go to war with me, they've got to go through this meat grinder of my vassal. Like, I'm making the offensive city because I want to, but now I might. The bad news is I might now have to attach it to Babylon just for population. Or no, I guess I can't reach because I don't know if our seas are touching. So I don't know if I'll be able to attach it to Babylon. I might have to. What's I trying to say? Yeah, so food might be the sticking point on City in a Can. Like, I might be able to, like, build a bunch of garrisons and hold it, but not build a free army there from scratch. Yeah, I don't want to go on land. I want to go like this. And then boop, boop. No, eventually I'll make it over to there. Would have been much faster starting from Tikal in retrospect. But Tikal has just been busy building stuff. I guess it's actually... I'm kind of sunk cost fallacying this. I may as well just go to Tikal and fucking... just buy one horse. right now with money. Because population is not a problem to call. Oh, I probably should have reset to call's spawn point. Where the fuck did this guy go? So let's buy another horse, but on to call itself and not wherever the hell this one ended up. Because Call's got the pop. I guess they're still at the same kind of low number as Babylon, but they care less about their pop than Babylon does. Okay. Yep, you're just chilling. Holding that from, stopping the elephants from sneaking right over that way. Stall them out. 4 turns. Oh, so I will kill one citizen through attrition. Okay, Babylon. Let's get a harbor going now, because we are going to need that shit. And this is a really good one, too. Get ready for some sea combat, now that I'm fighting those guys over there. Alright, let's... No, wow, that harbor is not going to move, even if I put people on it. Okay. You animals! No!
I'm listening.
And I can't even ask for it. You guys have fucked me so bad here. I have to just go take a COD now. I mean, I guess this is a pre-existing city, so that might be kind of better, but... It's the principle of the thing. How do they snatch it from under me when they're my fucking vassal? God damn it. Because if I have to siege a COD for like any length of time, it's kind of a problem, right? I need to take it really fast and hold it. Whatever. That other one, founding it right here would have just been a vulnerability. It needed to be up in the mountains, so I... Okay, foreigners carrying strange wares. I can get unexpected consequences, but I'll get more food. Food per alliance. I have 2. I have 1 alliance, I want another alliance. Speaking of, now that I'm in 2 wars, let's try one more time to get yellow or green for the ultimately pointless alliance, just for food. We're trading strategics now. Does that change your mind? It does. Hell yeah. I could press him to go to war with Carthage, but I don't really care. Because that's going to be a whole thing. Well, there's his injured elephant. I could go stop him from healing. So what if to call... No, it's Babylon who builds there. You can see though the pop thing is... At least this harbor will have food on it, but... Because now I want a swords-did man. Yeah, 2 swords. And a second jav. And then I believe I can have 5 unit cap now. Yep, because of one of the army techs I got. So we'll get a single horse only. Oh, so the one Jeff who was there already lost his move point, so I can't like do a super exploitative use him to engage the whole stack. Which makes sense. It was kind of busted that I wanted to, but yeah, and he can't get out. He just kind of enjoyed the battle. So I'm just going to put him to sleep for now because he's just going to give me a notification I can't do anything with. Okay, to call. Okay, let's get back to... I think we can get back to our regularly scheduled program of getting Hippodrome by this horse. So that means building districts here. So that's an 11Z. If it was food, it would be a 5 where I lose 4 industry. If it was market, it would be 6 and lose 4 industry. Nope, just keep it going. And if stability becomes a thing, I can start doing procession. Oh, speaking of. Okay, so they can actually save their gold, I think. Although the cost is so small, I almost don't care. Yeah, I may as well just go up to 100. I was going to say I could just build aqueducts and stuff, but there's no point. That's so cheap. The procession. Yeah, so you embark next turn, and you take it. Before the Greeks get it. So now, also note, I'm now making 63 from alliances and 63 from Master of Whisper, so my army upkeep is just being paid by half of my alliance money. Well, I gotta make my holy sites before this trust is over. That's on the list. 3 turns. Swimiad. I can now claim another wonder. Excellence. So if I want to do attack a cod, I have to go right. Oh, I can do it from here? And it's only 3 turns? Oh, I can do it from here. Excellent. It's only fences. Do I just go for it right now? Before any guys can show up? It says we're evenly matched, though, so he must have reinforcements on his side. Yeah. The archers and the chariots only, though. Could just wait 3 turns for 1 ballista. Yeah, I think the fact I'm doing it will still stop the Phoenicians from getting here. Let's make sure I get the ballista, probably. He start... Hello? Hello? You started this. You started the battle. There was not a battle, and then you made a battle happen. I get that you have trample. I'm in my fucking garrison now. Here you go. You got that 1 good trample. You only took 6 damage, and we're all very proud of you. You get the high grounds. What a way to just chuck 5 War Desire down the drain, huh? Oh, I could have rear attacked. I'm dumb. I might actually lose this horse for it too, because the differences in strength are so stark. Oh no, he hasn't attacked yet. Excellent. I won't lose any units, they'll heal up. That was funny though, I just played too fast. There's too much happening for my little brain. This is the last weekend I can play the OpenDev. It's gonna go away, so I'm just trying to get it in before I have to go back to work. Okay, so how are we doing then?
You have some nerve.
Yeah, thump. That's gonna get me right back up to hundo. And as soon as I take him, that's like it, basically. Now let's get the wonder claiming done. So Angkor Wat got taken by the Phoenicians. That's food for faith. I would have liked that. Notre Dame got taken. Faith per research technologies. So it's Forbidden City and Toraji. Toraji, more turns before we be converted. Forbidden City, War Desire. War support increased when you start the war. I would like that. Although these might be the last kind of wars I claim. Because it's like, once these are over, that's kind of everybody in the world. But except that I might go to war with somebody else. And let's take Forbidden City. Now to call. Have we now made it to call? Have you now made it to the horses for the hippodromes? Okay, this one is so close. But only if I can get there with the food guys. I don't want to sack the science guys. Right? I'll just do it in 2 turns and then have a bunch of leftover. Because I need to make sure ballistas are in 2 turns. Land might have been faster. I forgot it's only 2 turns. Although I guess I can just get the better boat technology, maybe. Okay. So I've only got 2 horse deposits right? My third one is coming from my vassal. Yeah. So those are the two really good hippodromes I can build. I got the harbor. Maybe I'll just start by getting a navy going. Although food-wise, I really need to recover my... Honestly. What's the best harbor now? I have another 11-6er. What's the best farmer district? I have some 10-3s by my astronomy houses. Okay, let's do this, because then I can put more people on food, too. This is the plan for Babylon all those years ago. Finally, the next farmer's corner for that plan is getting built. Usually a lot of the notifications, I just don't even read them anymore. It's kind of bad, but that's just the notification spam that happens. So yeah, so this will get me into Shallows to join up with this guy who's actually going to embark in time here. There we go. So now he can look into founding an outpost. Oh, that's right, and I am actually going to do the money. I'm so rich. Save my influence to claim wonders and stuff. Babylon. Once I'm done with this, I might dump them all into food. I guess whenever I miss a pop anyway, I'll dump them all into food. For now, let's just get a fishery. Yeah, I really just want to make sure. I have the war machine where I can build as many units as I need. It's all about making sure I have the population to turn into units. Wow, he got up to 174 all of a sudden. That's a lot of reinforcements, so I will probably wait for a full complement of Balliste. If he starts the war against me, it's actually kind of rough. I have to hope he's kind of sitting around and waiting for... Maybe my vassal could come help me at Lamau. Or he can wait all the way until this regiment makes it over. They're coming eventually, they're just real slow. And Akkad had a lot of people to call in, though, huh? It's in its decline phase. It will soon collapse. We can't hire its armies anymore. That's why, because their armies are so weak, you see. So, let's just get the big money one now, huh? We have 4 trebuchets. Let us begin the fights. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Okay, get him up on the wall, keeping this trebuchet safe. Alright, buddy.
Fire the artillery.
Walk him in, so now I'll get to see the other guys here. I don't even know where the hell the other guys are. Let's take in this horse to just run here. See if I can find where the other unit is. Is he over here? Is that a unit or is that just a reinforcement tile? It could have a unit. Hard to say. Well, in case that is a unit, we'll just get our Javelineers ready to do the Tassi. Oh, I see. It's a reinforcement point, but if he has got it open, it doesn't count as losing the fight if he's got no one alive now. That must be it. The good news is you don't need to be in fortifications for a trebuchet to attack you. Hey, you bopped him for 19. We're all very proud of you. Now, having said that, I want the trebuchets to hit the forted guy first, so we're gonna... Yeah. And so I don't get the bonus from fighting inside his fortification, but because I got inside, I can walk in and swing up. Oh yeah, you forgot my guys look Phoenician now, my warriors. It's cool. So now we see next turn, -8, -6. I will get to do the full defeat of him. And then we can start moving all these guys over to the coastal double war that I just kind of started. So speaking of, the next thing I want is the fastest ship for moving. So that's my boarding. What's the next one for embarking, though? Or is it any of these? It's hard to tell. So if we see the trade expedition ship, there's the transport galley, there's a naval transport. He's a boarding vessel. He's a boarding vessel. Is there really no naval transport until, like, this Era 4 one? That's annoying. I wonder if one of them upgrades into the boarding vessel and they just don't tell you. Because I seem to remember a faster one, but I don't remember the details anymore. Customs farm. The Commons Quarter for stability, but I'm just spamming processions. Since I don't know what to do exactly for that, I think if I go into theology, this gives me science per researchers, which I'm doing a lot of researchers, and then I can get all this other stuff faster. You see 8 turns, I'm starting to hit a point where I'm having troubles with science a little bit. So let's just get that handled. Now this guy, walk him on the hill so he can see as much as he can see. 3. Yeah, I want this to build pretty quickly. So let's take this 821. I mean, I could look for the other stuff, but I think I want it to just be ready as soon as I can. Then I'll move around, and I can always do that move outpost. It's not normally good, but here, if I happen to get punished and there's a way, way better spot, I think I can just do it naturally, though. Attach this to call. Have a good time. I want to save one city because Akkad is going to be my 3rd city. So, I mean, I do have that Civic in 3 turns to get it, and it's only -30 influence, I think, for going over. You can sustain it a little bit, but it's neither here nor there. Oh. Hippodrome on the hill is cool. Not really good ones, huh? Oh, but what about your harbor? Do you have a good harbor? We have a 7-6. Yeah, okay, let's get the... Just get the food going. Babylon. Can get food on river, money on harbor. Oh, here we go. Industry on Maker's Quarter and Maker's Quarter adjacencies. Just build everything. All of our kunas. So you can see it's telling me this is a rebellion in San Lorenzo, except that it's now about to be over. So I could just say become a vassal, but also... Now an annoying thing here is that these are the names of the territories. So like Alcor... I have to like look for the administrative center here to see. So this is Baekdu, this is Nikwai, this is Furud. So is Alcor where San Lorenzo started? That's the only one I think you can't see. So Furud, Nikwai, and then let's look Carthaginians. I mean, I think through context, that's probably the one that it's in its primacy. This one is Arcalis. So let's see, Arcalis is the 2nd copper, I don't need that anymore. But I do like the marble and the obsidian. So I might ask for Arcalis on that score. So I think Nikwai is the one I want the least. I think I want Central. And I think there was only so many I could ask for, right? So if I look for everything but Nikwai, I can just get it, right? Oh. Cannot be done, because adding this territory means the elimination of that empire. So I ask for Alcor. I can't get anything else. What if I ask for Baekdu and Furud? Okay, I can get both of those. Oh, for some reason, it let me ask for Alcor if I do it backwards like this. Yeah, everything but Nikoi. That's what I want. Give me these 3.
You are a rare gem.
So I have the chief piece. So now I'm at my city cap. So I might actually keep San Lorenzo as a city here. Attach this to Tikal. And then I'll deal with the penalty for a little bit on a COD, or I might even like just wait until 4 turns. And then I can take the leadership civic where I get a city cap. So San Lorenzo is keeping. It will mutiny if I don't raise its stability. Well, how about a religious procession, my friend? It's down to 3 population, though, so this won't even give too much. Oh, I guess I was going up to 100 anyway, so this was a pointless button to click. Oh, well. Okay, so now San Lorenzo has to learn that it's constructible. Because it's mutinous until it finishes, I can't build districts. That's fine. You guys have a lot of catching up to do. Let's give them some money. Just get your animal barn. I have 3 copper now, so let's get your forge. That'll just be a really quick 15 industry. Let's get your stoneworks. And then let's build an artisan workshop. No, let's buy the granary. And that will be the end of the buying stuff. And now we're going to build a artisan workshop naturally, because this is going to be focused on city growth until it recovers from the hell that it got put through by turning all its guys into guardians, who then I killed anyway. How do you feel about this? He wants to trade luxuries now. I'm pretty sure I have all your nice stuff. Oh, but you've got gold, and that's plus 2% money, and that's very important for a trader.
Glorious.
I guess I could have asked for the territory with gold, but I didn't know about the gold. It's way back here. Okay. So I'm willing to trade with you because... So I'm making 1141 per turn. I don't know why something... I guess San Lorenzo must just be a... Well, no, it seems like it went way up suddenly. I don't know. The point is, I want to go trade for your gold. In fact, I want to trade for everything. I'm a merchant culture, and this is cheaper. I have no path for these ones yet. So now, more money, because of gold. And now, more importantly, you see, because I didn't make him a vassal, I can have a chance of getting expansion star, at least bronze, this age. Because I'm going to be doing a lot over here, is the hope. So these guys, and if the Acadians realize they can just charge me, I'm kind of in trouble. But if they don't, I'll get a couple trebuchets going and get the reinforcements on land and engaged, and then we'll go for it. Yep, and that should give me plenty of time to, because this is going to go up. It's only strained now because San Lorenzo is such an outlier for stability. But they're going to go up in a jiffy. They realize that I am great. Okay. So who's idle? So these guys... Now, we don't have a peace treaty yet, me and the Carthaginians. We still tolerate skirmishes, so I'm gonna still... I can still try to, like, ransack his, outpost here. If it fails, but now this guy doesn't have much to do. And then I can try to maybe fuck with these independent people. Patronize them with influence or bribing. I can just try to grab their land, I guess. I guess this is just the independent people, thief brigade now. San Lorenzo can be the one to attach to all these places. I like the the legacy that I've got one named for my first culture to call for the Maya, San Lorenzo for the guys I took that over from, and then forcing him to move his capital over to Carthage. And then hopefully I can get one Byzantine name. Okay, so this guy, yep, he's just gonna come scoot to join this guy for the naval force. But now he's going to just go Scout out the entire island here. Yeah, there we go. Let's do it. Now the Umayyads, my allies have already claimed that. I don't want to sack my allies. I guess these guys can just kind of just auto-explore yonder. See the world. Eventually tell me if there's something cool. I could pay 14,000 to absorb my capital, but that is not smart. Okay. Babylon. Any big infrastructures I'm just missing? Yes, influence. On main plaza. Just get a theater. Music just cut out. That makes me worried. Memory-wise. First merchant star. We're gonna get all the way. I feel strongly. Oh, so now we have a cultural osmosis event. Oh, Babylon gets minus 15 food because of that opening the gates. There's a trader. Now there's watery grave. There's wreckage of an ancient galley. A diver wants to do it. We can do it alone with our military. We can just get 150 for risk-free. Or we can get fanatical, get bonus faith. I don't need the money. I make tons of money. Let's just get some faith. Push up my religion. That's what I might do on Babylon, is get the holy site to finally make this blue and not brown. And as many holy sites as it takes. I don't know how many I'll need. So this is an osmosis event. I get 161 bonus science. Just because of my... Culturally, I don't control San Lorenzo yet. But it actually, like, it gives you some penalties, because they might try to act more like the people influencing them. But it gives you some scientific benefits, too. I want a second trebuchet. Oh, and, anyway, I want these guys to make it. Actually, if I've got an embark now I think it's going to be faster to walk it. Once they make it, and there's a second trebuchet, we'll go for a COD. But Babylon, why don't you just... Oh, I don't have any more holy site capacity. That's not good. To call those, though, right? No? Why can I not build my holy sites? Do I not have, like, the tech that you need to build a holy site? Is it because now that I don't hold my religion, I can't make any more holy sites and keep holding it? I've never, like, had someone jack my religion like that, so it's kind of terra incognita for me. But normally there's a holy site project you can build. Because I only have the temple that specifically says it's considered a holy site but doesn't count to my cap. So I don't know when my holy sites appear to be capped as they seem to be in this case. I guess I'll just build the Forbidden City. Just get her done. I don't have any other sources of horses, so I can't get any more like hippodrome setups. Now this is kind of a thing though. Why don't I build it over... So why doesn't Tikal... I can just pay the 760... Oh, I don't have the option to not do it with... Like, I got the thing for money instead of influence, but I can't choose to not spend money, which seems kind of weird. I thought it said allow. Where was that? That was land rights, right? Allows to claim. It actually means forces. Okay, maybe I wouldn't have done that then. Because I was like, what is the influence... What am I going to use it for? Like, I was like, this is going to really help, because, like, this is a smaller amount than the comparative influence amount would be. But, like, once I've claimed all the wonders, that's just kind of it. I can attach some stuff later, but I have to change the tech later, I guess. The point is, we're claiming this, and now since there's all this cool science stuff over here, I think I'm going to build the Forbidden City here on the island. I think that looks cool. Now, Babylon, you kick in now at 6 turns. This still gets 1 pop a turn even if I got some workers on industry. To call. Who are you? Yes. I'll put 1 on science. Okay, I just keep checking periodically, make sure they're still making... Because you can't make more than one pop a turn as far as I can tell. But as long as those guys are all making it, it's like... It's cool. Oh, I also forgot. This luxury pearls is money... Oh, I'm not... I don't have any traders anyway. Once I get some, I'm going to buy out these pearls. Okay. Go land. You go wait for your buddy to land. We're just gonna manually, I think, walk them to here and then auto-explore and see what happens. Phoenicians are merchants. Trey's buckets. Getting built. You know, for being at war with me, fucking orange and pink aren't really a thing yet. Here's finally a stack. Spears and bows. Nice. And my vassal is in the way and hopefully gonna fuck with him, because he has to. Yeah, I mean, like their war desire. Oh. They don't count as decaying even though they started it. Why don't they decay when they started it?
I'm already angry. Do not drive me to violence.
Oh wait, it counts me as declaring war? Because I had demands? And didn't withdraw them? I didn't know that. I probably did actually at one point and just didn't know. Well, that sucks because I'm on the timer now and that's way less fun. Ugh. Well, we'll take a COD and then we'll just have to muscle out some money here and now. Let's also... Let's finish the Forbidden City. So I can at least claim another wonder when it comes up, even if I'm going to start building stuff for the war here. Yeah, here we come. Raiding, take some independent people. Especially because then if I build like harbors and stuff here, makes it even easier to start going for him. Yeah, so the clock's on me for the war. Now the good news is, the purple one, I have a billion war desire.
You have come to annoy me?
Orange though,
Challenge accepted.
I have to kind of make moving kind of soon. We'll figure it out. Oh wait, I'm using this for a trade. Oh yeah, my trade route with the Huns. Well, I don't think I care. Or no, the trade route for gold, actually. Not with the Huns. Well, I like gold, but not as much as I like ransacking. I probably should have had the all javelins ransack and the more balanced one do the siege on Hagmata, but whatever. Can now vote a new civic. My religion spreads, but it's still brown. Okay, so alchemy is the next sciencey one. I mean, yeah, if I've got the time, nothing's immediately pressuring me, then getting the science will let me get everything else faster. Okay. So now these guys can come in to the siege. We're going to wait one more turn for the second trebuchet, and then we're going to go. gonna start on Hagmanta. Okay, San Lorenzo. You're now a decent little hunk of city. You're gonna repopulate fast. I mean, just get the pottery workshop done. It's amazing you hadn't finished that yet. You're not going to be having researchers for a while. You're on growth until you're a real city. So, get the pot, and then... Let's look. Oh, that's actually quite a good harbor we could get on San Lorenzo. Let's get that done right now. Yeah. The bottom one, I think, is closest to the Babylonians. So I wonder if it's when it says declaring war, I wonder if I'll get the Forbidden City instantly. I wouldn't think so from how it's written, but I'm going to check the number because I don't actually know for sure. Nope, didn't think so. Okay, so if we look here now, 2 trebuchets. He's lost a levy. He's down to 2. Reinforcements are here. Let's go.
Come over here. Keep moving.
Ooh, fences and archers. Nope. That fortification's more like ignorification. Now these archers, I think I just want to walk my guys up onto. Oh, they have the high ground technically though. Who should the second? Does anybody? Okay, yeah, he's the only one with fortifications, so we're just gonna. I know this chariot does too, but we should walk it start to finish. So this should be the other spot the trebuchet hits. Okay, now javelins. You
Over there. Let's go.
take him. I should have left that square for... Okay, he can move here. He can just whip across to one of these guys. Let's look at this whole side here. Oh yeah, because if we can get the reinforced point, that's even better. Oh, I'm stuck on this, okay. The water excess. And the spears are good into cavalry, so that fight is going to actually kind of suck, the cav being on this side. That was a smart deploy from him. I mean, the fact that I can soften it up with 2 noble javelineers means it's not, like, bad like a bad thing is bad, but it's a little snippet of value he will be able to get here. You can see I'm only 1 stronger than him, even though I'm a 7 base strength better unit. He'll be able to tap one of these guys. That's allowed. He's allowed to get a little bit of... Okay, so we've got 1 more javelin. He can move in. I think I want to move in a Sabu. Oh, this doesn't attack anywhere. Whoops, I should have put the Jav here then. This all looked like stuff that could attack. Okay, well we're gonna... He doesn't attack anyone from here. We're gonna put him here. And then poison. They're both the same. So, poison this guy. Violence! This is my most militarily actively campaign now. I haven't played on Humankind before. I think I said I played on the difficulty 1 below. But even 1 below, the military stuff wasn't nearly as big as this one. Wow, he has so many units that this is actually going to be a little bit competitive even with my enormous advantage. That's funny. Sabu got to live, though. So let me first confirm that nobody left on their side is actually getting... Oh, he's getting fences. Okay, these guys in the back are still getting some fences. So I think they're the ones we want to focus with our trebuchets. I'm going to move here to touch the most people, but then I'm going to kill... Why can't I attack this round? What the fuck? It was the same with the Sabu. It like had an attack, but once I moved into it, it wouldn't let me. I think it's busted. And that was a really important attack, so I'm actually really peeved about that. But I can get high ground. No, I can't. Oh, I see. It's like a little valley. I'm still going to win, but this is going to get a lot closer than it has any right to get. Sabu's anti-cavalry, so let's... Or first off, let's get a softening up attack from this fella. This is also, you kind of notice, the natural fate of the emblematic units here. They kind of just... A lot of times, even though you can retrofit them into higher, what actually happens is they just kind of die and don't get replaced. This guy, I'm going to suicide this turn, because remember, at this low health, an archer will just kill him if he doesn't attack, so he may as well take an archer with him. Because then at least the fact that he's really low doesn't dramatically hurt his combat strength. It only is -2 and he can still finish a kill. Okay, now we've got one last Jav, who's probably just going to go for that guy. Probably going to stand here and rain it down on this spear. Man, even though I'm going to lose a couple of units from the Acadians actually having a lot of pop, I mean, in terms of militarist star, I'm really glad there was just a big sink of low grade units, you know? It's going to really farm me. Can you get close enough to hit any? Or no, that's an enemy chariot. Can hit him. I don't know why it counts as crossing a river when I'm throwing a javelin over it, but never mind, I guess because I'm standing on one. You, I think, will also not be able to hit anybody else. Or you might be able to walk and then hit this guy. Let me just look for the trebuchet hits first. This is even stronger because he's in fort, but here we go. Because he's in a former building, so fortification strike is actually stronger. So I can just pop him right there. Yeah, so you go. I think he's going to barely get to survive a turn. Did actually warn me, I think. Alright, let's just get this chariot killed. Archers can live another day. Right now I can... Oh no, horses can't go in the fort, that's right. No, the fight is still going. You did this thing last time too, where you're like, oh look, let's do all the stuff that happens when the battle resolves, even though it's going. Mind you, it's going to be going by like... Yeah, because this is a kill. By one archer. He might be able to kill my horse, which is sad. Oh, He'll survive on 1 HP. He'll definitely kill my horse then. That's fine. You're definitely dead though, boss. Bark. Try to catch them out of the context. Actually, I'll just start the siege from here. So it's another turn where Trebuchet gets built. I think I'll need to wait for one. I'll probably just wait until this sack is done and then bring the armies in. Alright, to call. Let's just get these both done before... I don't have any traders now, but it's stability. And just before I forget to build them, they're so cheap. Let's build them. Okay, so now to call is not getting 1 pop a turn. Can we fix that? We've got a farmer for 12. The next harbor is... Ooh, it's a 13 harbor up here. It's a good harbor. Alright, harbor time. Yep. Babylon is still getting 1 pop a turn. It's 2050 to get my next wonder, so it'll be a hot second. Oh, that's right. I definitely want the manuscript atelier. That's the whole point. I was doing that to rush science. Can I get it in 1 turn? I want more science. Oh yeah, no, I can't in 1 turn, so now there's no point in doing it at all. Just doing it like... I'm dumb. This is the way. Like this. That agrarian star back after my tragic losses with the buyouts. Now, I actually don't want to give veterancy to my trebuchets. They're going to be destroyed after this battle when I have some risk-free ways to get kills. Just use jab. Just go. That range is too far. Fuck it. Die. Die. I just don't feel like doing that annoying micro. There's the Siege of Akkad. Now I have brand new city Akkad. It is mine. It has no population. So this is where our $10,000 are going to become important. So let's look at the geography. It looks like I want 1 garrison up here, controlling the entrance in from this side. I want 1 garrison here, and then 1 here. But I don't need them all at once until I actually see somebody. We're going to just get... The garrison I for sure want is the garrison here. Right? And this is the garrison that will... Yeah. It controls anybody trying to walk in any of this sort of... Or even here, actually, the farthest reach. Yeah. The farthest nub here. Buy it in cash. Builder star. Also, we're going to get the horse extracting right now, because that's going to make all our places that use it better. We're going to just spend... Buyouts are kind of busted. This is what we were saving the money for. We're going to just see the gross thing happen. Oh, the Maya is the vassal of him. Okay. Now, I can't build any units here on Akkad, though. So we just need to rush these guys into that garrison as soon as they can to hold it. So now, that's been done. I will want a Hippodrome here, but since the money isn't like Akkad specific, that waits, right, until everything else is kind of stable. So first off, Akkad gets a harbor. 6 gold. Or 6 food. Akkad gets whatever its best farmer's district ends up being, which is a 5er district. Okay. Akkad gets animal barns. That's going to help a lot because of all the horses that I have in my empire. Okay, so now a cod is making a pop. And just every turn I need to look at a cod, and if it's not making a pop, buy stuff so it makes a pop. Actually, I know I'm going to be doing the food on the harbor, so let's just get it done. And then additionally, if we look at what a cod actually has, it's got a lot of sand. Buy a stoneworks for a cod. The forge, because I got 3 copper. So that's just a flat buff right off the gate. The influence stuff, that can wait until it's a little more situated. Let's pop the walls right away in case they come. I think I can wait on buying the stone. If they have to set up a siege, I've got time. It's just to make sure it doesn't get like instantly yoinked out of my hands, you know. We instantly want the watchtower. So I will kind of know what's happening here. We're going to set this as the spawn. Then the first thing I'm going to actually stop to build, I think, is the barracks. Because I don't need it this turn. I'm going to want it because all the COD's purpose is to farm people to turn into units. It's not here to produce or anything else. It's here to farm units, be the breadbasket for units that I buy with gold. Yes. Public control. But we did it. We got the city. We had the cap. Now, if I take knock, I might get some pop for it, except for the fact that I'll have to kill everyone to take it, I guess. I mean, I might still want to do it just to do it, but first off, now my goal is just to dig into a COD as hard as I can. And then maybe start doing some light sacking of the Phoenicians so I don't go all the way to 0 for nothing. I'm also going to try to do some boat combat. I just want to get the alchemy done first so I can get all this other stuff faster. Okay, these are the guys who are going to wander over to the edge of the world and then auto-explore. Hagmanta. 3 turns. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to say I'll wait for these guys to come too. And then Hagmanta, I won't have the city cap. I'll probably just have to give it to San Lorenzo or something. Or get another one. Okay, a COD gained a pop. New grievance. Ooh.
What can I do for you?
He stole Danakil Desert, but then the screen froze. Pay me my $960. Hey, thank you. You can infer, since we can't see the crisis menu, he just accepted my demand. So I got money. Now what's this grievance? Oh, this is all that same. It was like a weird triple grievance because he took it and then the Aztecs took it or something like that with the Danakil Desert. That's fine. I now care more about stabilizing on this coast. You guys just need to hang out. Just know that if you start something, Babylon is just slowly recharging the tanks. Oh, I'm not growing pop this turn. I will have to fix that. Also, how many rivers do I have? Oh, I have quite a few. Okay. That was a good purchase then. Oh, and we're still diseased, and that's part of why. In 4 turns, that plague will be done. Okay, so now it's going up 1 a turn again. Life is as before. So I can stay fully on science. I have a 20 research quarter and a 26. Oh. I think I want to get a couple of Pentecotters, see what I can do about the water here. Wait, do I not have any harbor? Babylon doesn't have a harbor on that side. San Lorenzo does. Oh? Oh, there is a... It's right there. Why can't I use this one as a spawn? In Babylon. I'm genuinely kind of confused. Because that's not my only harbor, right? Or is it my only harbor? And I don't have that spawn button because it's my only harbor. Let me build the 1 Pentecotter and see what happens. See if it shows up down here, in which case it's not giving me the option to choose it as spawn just because it's my only one. I want to know that answer now. I should probably stack them together first in case the Phoenicians ambush me in my own territory. Whatever, I want to stack them together on garrison. Okay, so Akkad is not growing pop this turn. So we're going to buy Akkad a granary. None of these help with food now. We've done all the food ones already. So we're just going to buy farmers' quarters. So you can see now when I was saying how that Phoenician, that 20% cheaper buyouts, you can see now how that would be adding up into phantasmagorical sums now that the game is played the way we're playing it. Also, imagine if I could have still built the Babylonian quarter to be getting science from all these bad boys. Okay, I think that I've kind of blanketed with... No, I'm going to keep going, Akkad. There's no reason not... I feel kind of dirty, but there's just no reason to not just keep doing this. The stability, I've got the luxuries to handle it, even though I'm getting minus like 80 from these farmers' quarters. I do want to save a bit of a bread basket, or a bit of a rainy day fund, and now the number goes way down. So we're going to turn all this into farms. We'll skip one turn of pop growth on Akkad. And then ever more, because everyone I make will be able to go into food. That should hopefully be it forever. And then I'll start buying at industry to maybe make a couple units easier to build. Because I might actually build some and not buy some, but mostly that food is the purpose of Akkad. So, just get some population, you beautiful people. Okay, yeah, that was the reason why I couldn't choose. That was just my only harbor at the time, so... I want to build another one then for the benefits, but... And the odds for gave a grievance.
So,
I have a new grievance.
What do you desire?
They're at war with my ally. I don't think I'm going to push this one. You guys can do your little war, have fun. I hope one of you wins or loses. But, Industrial Production Civic. Ooh. Wait, but this is the change that gives me... Or no, this is the one that gives me food. Oh, I haven't taken leadership yet. For some reason, I thought I'd already taken it. That's excellent. So I can have one more city.
Tell me what is on your mind.
I don't think I actually want this territory. I couldn't, like, hold it or anything until I take Hagmanta. It would just be kind of like a vulnerability territory. And he's my ally. I'm going to let it go, I think. Now this bad boy, we're going to take that. Found a new one. Take Hagmanta. Attach all this San Lorenzo. Okay, San Lorenzo's growing pop this turn. Tikal's growing pop this turn. Babylon needs 2 turns again. But since the cost is like exponential, I don't mind quite so much if Babylon misses some turns. Although, may as well buy the reservoirs. Actually, may as well build the reservoirs, right? You're kind of just chilling right now anyway in Babylon. Now, I just want the one Tagma. It just scouts twice as fast. Let's just get the lay of the land on the way to Phoenicians. Then we'll worry about how much of a fleet to actually build and fight and stuff. Let's just figure out what's happening first. Let's get all you guys there in the garrison. Okay, yeah, so next turn a COD, and then I'll just make sure that Evermore, when I put the new workers, it gets into food. Hopefully that's enough that it just becomes a huge store of manpower to be deployed strategically on the coast there. The good news is, too, his war support isn't going up, really. So he couldn't, like... If it whimpers out as a war, he won't be able to, like, vassalize or anything. Because he needs to actually win something to do that. Just offer him a cash prize if I need to. Okay, to call. fishery. Wow. Flood irrigation's expensive. I don't actually know if Tikal has a river. So I should be careful. It might not actually have a river like at all. This one kind of terminates right there. Touches it a little bit up here, but that's kind of it. Oh, hi kitty. You have opinions. If you didn't know about kitties, kitties got opinions. Ain't that right? So San Lorenzo already has the good harbor. This is still 9-3 though, which is just a good thing to have. You get a 20 research. I can get a 7 and 1 influence. Oh, this is the Olmec head, so I'll get just stuff for adjacent quarters because the Olmecs have their heads. You can see, I don't know how to build that, but I just took a city where they had built it, and that's cool. What's the one? This is the flat science one, the library. Let's maybe actually just get a library built on San Lorenzo. Somebody else found the Great Barrier Reef. Okay, they are sort of a mess. Yeah, 326 total could attack me. We gotta be careful. Okay, so a cod. We buy the nice walls. Now, for a while now, it's still going to have to be a protracted siege, and I'll just have this garrison as a point of relative strength. I can't fight them yet. I need to get the money to, like, buy a couple full stacks out of nowhere. But at least I can kind of make them not waltz in and take it. And now it's got the stone walls. There's actually nothing to do here but just keep... Oh, everybody and their mother has some stuff.
Why do you come here to waste my time?
I can't do this because we're at a war anyway. Oh, he's mad because he was patronizing the Acadians, and I just stopped it. Wait, Attic? The fuck is Attic? Did my vassals actually do that, and they're just counting it as me? That's funny. That city sure is gone now.
You'll keep your distance or you'll get hurt.
What? I'm your liege. How dare you talk to me that way? Stole my spoils.
What do you beg for today?
Now it's just for Warfire and Warrior both evolved in against the same opponents. Oh, I don't care. I'm not going to push that one. I'm pretty happy if my ally hangs out. There's still no danger of them actually winning the game. You see, the Fame game, I'm still more than twice as much, so it's just about not tripping over my pants and getting my whole empire killed on the finish line. In terms of Fame, I can even lose quite a lot and still be good. And I'll probably be the first into early modern, honestly. So if there's a culture that I want for all this, I can. So this is the last thing that worries me. I'm hoping that my vassal helps me here. I don't really know how to get him to fight like on orders. But right now, Akkad is just going to stack up. I'll make a new army all at once when it's ready. Maybe I will go and get the district built in case he like starts a siege and I can't build a new district that I want. So I should get a couple units just holding like... Yeah, here, the high ground... It blocks off the high ground approach. So let's actually do this. And I will actually turn its 2 population into mans already. I was hoping to wait longer, but again, just to slow them down if they're walking in on me. Theoretically, I want one up here too, so maybe 1 and 1. Mutually reinforced from everywhere, but just to slow the walking down. That seems wise. Not the one in the dip, though. Oh, the problem is the fucking, these guys. I actually want to build it here, so I need to wait for them to move. So let's just make on here. Now, again, he has Guardian, but he is just stronger, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to make a Javelineer. We're going to make a sword. Now, it's empty, but I still have enough base food that it's making one a turn, and hopefully that will just mean I always am making one a turn on a card no matter what happens. Hi, Tinker. Now, you kind of don't have anything to, like, build in a card here, you know? Their build is almost a distraction. So I'll just really, really slowly make a pottery workshop. Why not? To call? You have one harbor left. And that's a pretty good one. Let's get one of the 12s here. But now I wonder if I put everyone... Oh, damn it, I'm one off. So I actually will think I will buy out the flood irrigation because I have so few rivers that didn't even tip me over. That was a waste of money. I don't want to spend on the harbor. I want to have a few thousand in reserve if I need it. So to call will just be missing a hit. But to call's pop, it's got plenty if it needs it. Now San Lorenzo missing a hit makes me sad. But there's nothing cheap. It's telling me that I get nothing from flood irrigation, so it doesn't let me even build it. I just miss a hit. Babylon doesn't miss anything. Excellent. So those little money things. Figure out what to do next turn. Oh, damn it, a deep sea curiosity, but I couldn't see it from far. No, it's too late. Maybe next time I'll get it. You guys, go embark on our allies' soil. Okay, he's standing here, but doesn't seem to want to start it quite yet, which suits me just fine. I mean, not in the sense that I'm the initiator, but I just need a little bit more time to get my whole thing together here. Matters here now is that I ransacked that. Which means now... So this one will build faster, but this is so much better. So let's do it. Oh, wait, this has been ready to go for a while, hasn't it? I've just been kind of chilling. I don't know, I'll wait for 2 trebuchets now. It's not cost fallacy. Yeah, but... I want this to be founded so that I can do a whole chain of all this being San Lorenzo anyway. That's my logic. Pretend it was intentional. So, the best Hippodrome without it is just like 23, which isn't like nothing, right? Because just the money per horse is 23 everywhere, which is cool. But I'm making 12.55 a turn. We gotta have some priorities. I will be able to take Totajisu. Not that it's even particularly good. But, it's just 100 fame, right? That I could make, and I've got shit tons of building capacity. So I want it just for that. And it's the only thing I can do with my influence, basically, now that all of it costs gold for... Hi, kitty. We're going to grab the Artisan Workshop, so that once I need to build something, I'll have that extra capacity kind of in the tank. And then I just research quarters, I guess. Who's idle? You guys, just sit there. You guys just sleep here. You guys get ready to embark to the new world. So I'll have to be kind of careful to not get lost at sea, but the 4 movement will help a lot. So I've had the Civic Point chilling for a while. It's industry everywhere. Do I have anything besides irreligion that will grow me to the food side here? Plundered wages. Oh, I'm already on the farthest of the 4%. Okay. Let's just... That's the exponential food, but a COD isn't going to get exponential. It's just going to like, make a worker every turn almost. I'm going to just save the civics for when I need to make a quick decision. Oh, I should have done the paid wages, though. That would have been smart. Well, I guess it wouldn't have been, because I would have gone down in the thing I want. Okay. Just save them to be reactive if something comes up. He's moving in. So now we can see his army. He's pretty much all immortals. They're anti-cavalry. So cavalry's really bad. He's just spamming his unit. I might need to try to like go early modern as soon as possible to try to get a unit, because immortals are 32 strength. That's an awful lot of strength. In the meantime, mostly jabs, because at least they can hit them without doing it, and then just enough swords to get in the way. Just every turn a COD will make a person, they'll become a war. Oh no, I fucked up! I needed to... I'm going to miss a drop now because of that. Tragic. So I should have waited on one guy so he could have stayed as a farmer, and I would have hit my drops every turn. But I'm just kind of trying to be ready in time, you know? It's a lot of dudes here. Two turns. We'll wait. Wow! I just got agrarian, scientist, builder, and merchant on the same turn. So now, if I need to rush into a new era for a good emblematic unit, I can. And we'll look at them all. Now, I'd like to stay and get merchant gold if at all possible. But first off, let's see, because it does indeed look like my allies will not come help me at all here. Alright. I have to go for it. At least we've got the high stone walls. I did all I could here. Yeah, I mean, the terrain is pretty nice, right? So you're going to sit inside the quarter, and everybody else is just going to get up on the hill in various configurations. Oh, shit. These guys are coming from up there, too. I did not realize they were all going to come from up there. I just missed that on the battle map. I am about to get my shit wrecked. Jesus. I might just have to surrender to these guys, honestly. And he gets to go on the attack first. He just kills. I'm gonna get like no. Like the garrisons are cute. He's gonna live a long time, but like, I don't think I'm gonna deploy these reinforcements. I think I want them to stay well out of it. I don't win this battle no matter what, so there's no sense in getting my reinforcements killed for nothing. Yeah, I kind of missed how much wider the battlefields get as you're in farther eras. I kind of wasn't really thinking of that intuitively. This guy's gonna die. Let's just damage an immortal before I go. 30 to 34 is my best one. Eat it! I hate you. Okay, here come my allies, except they're just retreating instantly.
Speak and make it quick.
I wonder, I'm gonna save this first because I don't know for sure. I want to make sure I can offer surrender and like see the terms. I would give these guys a pretty good chunk of money to just not have this war happen. And I still have, you know, a good amount of war support. So the difference should be smaller. Yeah, I can just send them for 1950. You want to just accept it?
For the sake of our peoples, let there now be peace.
Alright, she took it. 1950. I spent so much more than that on the armies. Anyway. I should have done that last turn, but I'm not going to go back and do it. This was enough to prove I'm in penalties. And now I just have to get a COD ready by the time she can go to war again, because it's going to climb up slowly. And I'm not going to press these grievances. You're stronger right now, and I accept it. I am just trying to become strong, and then I will deal with you. Now let's see if I can deal with the Phoenicians properly.
You bring your stink here? Open the windows.
It's a shame I lost this whole stack for nothing. But that's how learning works. Proved her superiority, I just offered the surrender and she took it. Could offer it to the Babylonians, too, or the Phoenicians too, but I'm the Babylonians. But I don't want to. I want to instead have this guy engage in the act of learning. So where's the Phoenicians' harbor? That's my harbor. If I can find their harbor, I could... Oh, it's only an outpost, so I won't have a harbor. Let me go see if they've got a harbor over here. Go find it. Let me think. If I'm... Am I going to ascend right away? Because if I ascend right away, then I could try to get a better wonder from the new era. But, I don't know. Merchant Gold feels like it's worth waiting for. 3 techs. A lot of this stuff I will get. You know? So I think I am going to hold it. Now, having said that, I'm sure any unit that could beat the purple guy would be really, really nice. Let's have a look. I'm definitely not transcending. So the Dutch gets conveyor. So my land units that embark become super fast. Because that's how now flat food, not performers. Now their unit is a gunner. That's kind of cool. Joy Sun, money on lake and coastal water. I'm getting my harbors up now. I didn't have a lot before. And then they have a gun platform if I've got 2 Niter, which hopefully I do, but I won't know until I ascend. I think that this is terrible. You can already see I'm just kind of holding civic points to hold them. Rocket cart seems fun, but I don't know if I've got 3 Niter. And influence, I don't need. I spend golds to get stuff. Industry for number of tiers and sphere influence. My sphere of influence is enormous. That would make my capital super good at building, but it kind of is already. I'm already kind of just building stuff to build stuff, right? I don't think that the Ming is my, or the Mughals are my option. Having said that, a big ass 49 strength elephant feels fun. The Ottomans modify attach outpost by 15%. That's so low. Who cares? Ooh, district fortification on garrison on the Poles. I mean, honestly, in my situation, and I could get the winged hussars. And charging the target cannot retaliate. And that's... Well, gunpowder is soon, though. So there's centralized power, which gets me that. But the gunpowder is also quite close. I might have to ascend early just to kind of get the strength in combat. But then I'll have like 50 turns. Like, I'd really like to clean up some of this fame that I'm allowed here. Spanish. Combat strength you start in non-allied territory. Samurai. But I don't need influence. Venetians. I don't need influence. Okay, so it's like the Poles for the Babricant, like just the really strong fortification. But now that I got this piece in, I think he shouldn't have taken it, but since he took it, it really, really helps me. I guess I just needed the money bad or something. The Dutch to go. I might just do the Joyson and just get the technologies for good stuff. I can make a gun platform boat and shoot them from the water. And that's a fun thing to do. So I think I want to do the Joyson, however you say it, but I do think I'm going to give it a bit more. I get merchant gold and 14,000, which is like 7 turns. It's enough time for like this to catch up, maybe this, maybe be aesthete. I think I can risk it. It was a wake-up call how many of these fucking immortals this guy has. And if he had really just pushed it, he could have killed a cod. But he didn't push it, and now I've got time to just build up a cod. And then just start ransacking the Phoenicians or whatever to buy time for the war. Blossoming of beliefs. What should I do with these groups? Tolerant for faith or fanatic for more faith? But I want the world one. That's the one that gives the food on Alliance. It's just this camera's just a little too high. This cat has just been like adjusting himself in my lap for like an hour. But you see nothing. That's kind of funny, actually. Notice this isn't in a procession, but it's still 100. I'm just getting so many luxuries. So that's kind of cool. Let's finally get the Alchemist Workshop done here. For sure. Babylon. Alchemist Workshop. Easy peasy. San Lorenzo. Well, if these are all nighter, I'm in fucking business, let me tell you. You know what, actually, now San Lorenzo, let's do this Nationalized Industries. Get another food slot on San Lorenzo. Now, that's a pretty good nitrous district, though. Let's get that done. Can only work on 2 right now. So feudalism gives you food on exploitation flat. Let's just get the feudalism done. Oh, that's right. I was saying I need a unit that compares, but my guards will be. I just kind of need to get to them. Yeah, I just need to kind of barrel down this, which hopefully when I get the alchemy, the whole plan is that this will be faster. Let's maybe even go. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Have a good unit to build to fight. Like, that could actually take these guys 1-to-1. And then at least I'll have a start of a plan. Now these guys. Nope. We're gonna just sit and make the fame. It does feel kind of dirty that like such a big factor this ends up being Pink taking that surrender they didn't particularly need to take. But, you know, again, Humankind difficulty is made to be the hardest one, so the AI making mistakes is the whole reason. If this was a fair fight, they would of course win because they get 1 billion like free resources. So now Akkad can get the food snowball this time, where its workers always go into food, and I keep more of them, and I can make it become a big battery that gets charged up and then unleashed on the Phoenicians all at once. Now I might tiptoe into this outpost and see if maybe it just so happens that they don't have anybody there to respond. And I'll take it. Because now Pink really would have problem because the War Desire goes to 0 after a surrender. I might need to actually have these guys wait until I get a transport ship with 4 move speed. I'll give him 1 turn and move out 2 and see if he sees a safe place, but he might get lost at sea. I guess you can always go out 2 and then come back if it's not safe, so that's nice. Let's get just the flat 20% science increased. Started in San Lorenzo. Get my science up, because right now I'm not especially good. 845, but I can improve it. Ooh, hello. So that's not a boatman. That's like a unit that's embarked. So if I fight it, I will smash it. So let's walk this guy in. Now we've got 2. Okay, now we're going to finally do this siege. The independent people. Let's get some of these javelins a mite closer to make sure they can all contribute in time. Oh, what happened to your building cover? Oh, it's gone now. It's all gone. If this may or may not be a 1-turn kill, but if it's not, then at least he'll so he doesn't get the rear attack, but then he'll give a rear attack to Spuddy. It'll all be levies, if nothing else, by the end of turn 1, and that's a lot safer. I probably didn't need to wait this long, but I just did. I don't have a great reason. So let's now get all these guys together so that they're all like giving each other the adjacency benefits. He can move into here. So you're not getting any relative fortification. Okay. Now you. Looks like there's going to be 1 levy left alive. On the star. So now I'm over my influence cap. So you see I suffer 30 influence penalty a turn. But also stand there and... Oh, that's 10k to absorb because it's already a city. Okay, I guess I'm going to just have to float it. Then when I make the money... I'll attach this right now because there's no reason not to. And I'm going to want it for my whole path. But until I can afford Hagmantha, then let's get leadership. Now I can go in this direction, which gives me influence per territory. Turns for being converted. I don't need influence anymore, so we're going to actually go for the Utrarch. Okay. So now I'm not at cap, but I do want to absorb this eventually. I plan on taking another thing over here at some point. But for now, Hagmantha can just be its own city. Now I don't think I'm going to buy it nice things, though. I think Hagmantha is going to just kind of very slowly build its infrastructure without me even trying, because I think its fate is to be absorbed. Actually, I guess there's more science that gives me more city cap, right? 3-masted ship's going to give me 1. Oh, foreign outpost gives me whenever I need it. Never mind. Hagmanta's just going to be a real city, and I'm going to just spend to get it online the usual way. It'll be, I guess, a place to start another war against Yellow later, if it comes up. Okay, so there's buying that. There's buying the forge. What kind of terrain are we talking? This is pretty dry grass, rocky field. Decent amount of rocky and stone fields. So let's get you a stoneworks. You guys got a river? You do. You have to do about rivers. Okay. That's a good enough start. We'll buy... You can work for a granary, naturally. There's no point having a granary yet, because there's no workers to be farmers. Okay. Okay, he is here to defend himself. I could maybe try to win this on tactics, but there's no point. He's going to stop me from getting the free ransack. I'm just going to chill here for a hot minute. Now that guy in the boat, though, he's going to get slapped. Where's the guy in the boat? I'm totally turned around. It's up here. It's this guy. He's got to get home. And that retreat is going to just help me
You have come to annoy me?
stall for time here.
Challenge accepted.
So I can just chase his boat with my boat. Have a good time. So San Lorenzo, actually, let's get a nice harbor on this side. And then I'm going to send a couple more boats to help out on the Grand Duel. Let's finish the workshop first, though. Okay, so quick check here. Gold and 10k. 2 more sciences. What is this? 1,200 more influence? Yeah, my influence goal, my market gold and influence silver are pretty well contemporaneous. And I only need to get 1 more expansion for the star there. So it's like... totally doable, I think. Granted, I don't know where this last one's going to come from. Because he's defending that ransack that I want to do. Maybe the answer is to... as I can to the war summons here. And then when I get this unit, do a ransack here and then also use that for expansion as well.
Yes, greetings. I hope you don't mind if I stare.
Nope, you're attacking my vassal. He's not even real. I guess I gotta be worried if he rises up against me. No, if he rises up against me, the problem is then, like, I'm not having the immense weight of Babylon come because of that whole sort of time shift problem I was talking about, the delayed attack. But if he wants to start something, Babylon can just become a war machine. Basically, overnight. For now, just science districts, I think. As long as I've got good ones, and I do. I really should just do some picture time. Oh. You look like you want to feed me the militarist star, you poor mercenaries. I'm sorry to do this, but it is the win condition of the video game. Or one of them. Whoops, I didn't want to deploy javelins. I have to look more carefully. I want to deploy a sword here because it's going to be into a flank. Or no, I guess I want to deploy every javelin who I can walk out here. Or is it only javelins in the stack anyway? Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm probably not going to get 10 more before I change over. Their hesitance.
Must die.
We're allies, though, buddy.
Isn't that an immutable truth?
Probably should have bought this stuff sooner, but let's get it done now. History for all my cities. Let's check you guys. Do you have any new
What
stuff?
do you beg for today?
You're literally the one who's needy. Gemstone is money on market quarter. I have a couple now with the hippodromes. The pearls, though, I'm not going to bother with. I'm not assigning traders, like, anywhere. I'm getting my money flat. So here's the moment of truth. I walk out to... there's a border there, so it might mean that there's a... It's pretty risky, but these are just 2 random horses, I guess. Maybe I'll send one out forward first and find out. Yeah, that's what I should do. Okay, COD is not missing its drop this time. What's like just a nice passive little thing to work on while you're fooding up? Lumberyard. Oh, he came back. Sounds like somebody wants to feed me 5 more war score. He can't retreat now, so it's boat combat, but he is just a embarked man in a boat, and I am an actual ramming boat.
Blades in the water. Brace for impact.
He actually gets the vulnerable close combat and sea combat, which is funny.
Charge. Take the prisoner.
How are these guys injured? What happened? I think now I should probably go for it. It's 4 to 5, but they're coming off injuries and I'll have the tempo from engaging it. I think now's the time. Now I wonder if a COD does buy out one guy, he can like reinforce from the back maybe. Let's make this one a horse. Wait, what are his anti-cavs like? Yeah, let's get a horse then. The one in the back, so he'll do more. So, buy him out. COD does miss its drop now, but... Oh wait, this slows down the whole stack. I learned this and I forgot it already. Fuck. Again, it kind of makes sense because it's kind of an exploity thing I want. But I should have moved these guys off and then bought and then swung. Now he's going to get a whole turn of resupply. God damn it. Well, I'm not going to undo it. It makes for bad viewing and it's my fuck up. Feel better about the AI taking advantage of their fuck ups if I am allowed to make mine. Yeah, that's already occupied. I want my one more for Oh, anyway, yeah. So this is the one where this guy. Yes! Shallows. Okay, then you come too. So now if I take this territory, that could be the, what's it? Expansion star. Mind you, I'm attaching it to Tikal or something, or making it another city and paying the influence penalty, but... I can't just fight him just to be a jerk.
Greetings from me and my people.
Oh, the memory leak. We've been too long. Alright. Hi, YouTube. Really medieval. Alright. Tinker says bye. Memory leak break. Back at the tail end of medieval into early modern.